as promised, we told you we would show you what the Predator could do. I think we left a little history here, right? It's a bad beast, bad beast. So Christian behind the camera again, welcome to the RNF show. Well, thank you for joining, subscribing, commenting, liking. But as promised, we told you we're gonna give you a little comparison. This is the 2022 Shelby GT500 with the 5.2 Predator, but also we've added a lot of stuff to this car. Super fast. You see what it just did on the concrete. I probably, with these Cup 2s, put 200 bucks right here, but I wanted to show you all the power of this thing. Also the preciseness. Look at this circle. I mean, this thing was whipping around easy. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a little draggy in the GT500, and then we're gonna do that in the Super Snake. But this video, we wanted to make it about the Predator and show you guys what it'll do. So if you like that, we got more to come. We're gonna show you what this thing will do. 0 to 60, we're gonna try. It likes to spin, even when traction control on. We're gonna turn that off. And then we're gonna do 60 to 130. Christian won't be in the car. We're gonna do that. We're gonna show you the times on the phone with the Dragy. So let's go. You ready? Now we're inside the GT500, who we call the Predator because the awesome engine Ford put in the GT500. We're in sports steering right now, sport suspension and track exhaust. And then, you know, you see Christian's back there on camera. He's sitting with no back seat, so give him some props so you guys could have an awesome view of the GT500. We got the Alcantara on the steering wheel. You got your center line. You got the awesome Cobra. We already discussed we're in the Super Snake. We're going to get the new Snake on the steering wheel, custom built, kind of finish off the car, custom tag like we did on the GT500. You got all the modes here. You got the Cobra right here, which you can get to line lock. You can get launch control. You can get to suspension. You can get to steering wheel here. Of course, you got the volume and all that, but right here you got modes, which I'm in my mode. You can go through, cycle through. You can go to track. You can go to also, which I can just show you actually. Here's my mode. You got sport. You got track. You got drag trip. You got slippery. But I like my mode is just easy. And then you got traction control off. If I'm in track mode and I really want to do what you saw at the beginning of this beginning of this video, I hit this and I turn it off to make sure it's off. And then I can do, you know, the couple donuts you've seen. But also it's more, I think without traction control, it's more, you know, driver managed. You're not relying on a computer, which can kind of compensate for you getting a little sideways, which that means it can lock up the front brake, you know, take the weight off the rear end, put it on the front end. That's even a worse situation if you're sideways. So I like to have full control where you can feather it out. You can feather the steering. I don't want the computer hitting the brake while I'm sideways. That can get pretty scary. So we spun like crazy, and we went 0 to 60 in 3.87 seconds with spinning, without warming up the tires. And we did the quarter mile in 13 seconds, which I let off way before the quarter. But we did the eighth in 7.7. There's a cop, our friends. I think we can better that 0 to 60. Let's see. we can kind of compare these numbers. Christian and I we'll do the Super Snake, and then we'll really be able to see. So we actually spun more than the last time. We did 0 to 64 seconds. Quarter mile I left off, but we did the 8th in 7.7, which was pretty accurate to last time. Oh, wait a second. Actually, no, we did the 60 worse. So we're spinning a lot. 3.87 seconds last time. We did the quarter in about spitting image numbers because we're spinning so bad. Time. It spins so bad. Yeah, let's just here. I'm gonna do non-line control. So we went down to, without launch control, we went down to 3.7
launch control's not helping.
seconds. I might have let off before the 8th, which I probably did. But 0 to 60 miles an hour we did in 3.7 seconds. But it's spinning like crazy. That time I just didn't even use launch control. See if I can feather this out a little bit more. What's cool about this car is it can go really fast straight line, and after you get past the first and second gear, third gear really pulls hard, and the top end, this car just takes off, which I'm eager to see from a roll, 60 miles an hour and up, how fast comparative to the Super Snake. This car is just so planning. We're going to lower it, I think, 1/2 inch in the back, inch in the front with Steeda springs, which are made for the GT500. Actually, they say it will handle even better. Do a little run from 60. It spun. Did you feel that?
Yeah, the camera wasn't even looking.
Well, for us, it's Easter weekend, so the roads are insane on Friday, Good Friday. But we wanted to get some footage of the GT500 and start the process of comparing the two. As we've been able to see, this car spins a whole bunch, so you definitely need drag radials on the back to really see what the times could be. You could measure, though, from a roll from the two cars, but the 0 to 60 will tell us a little bit, and then the 8th, I let off way before the quarter because we're on, these rural roads. So we're see and compare. But the GT500 is super fun to drive. It's literally like a go-kart. I would say a go-kart that's angry. As you can hear. But but just the handling is just so smooth. It's just so powerful. Steering wheel's planted, which when you get in track mode, everything gets even more. I like track the best, but you can get a little loose in track if you're not paying attention, so you got to be careful. But this car, the sound, the way it handles, you just feel so planted. And I mean, even with the Recaro seats, it's still super comfortable. You don't have any movement of your upper body. Steering wheel feels awesome. I would say the GT500, you feel like you're in a race car. This transmission, this dual clutch transmission is awesome. You can hold both of the pedals, and you can rev up the car, which is awesome. You just can't beat how fast they shift than a manual. You can't, there's no way. So technology's came a long way since I was a kid. I mean, we drove manuals, but the technology and transmissions I mean, heck, a lot of horsepower growing up, and my Cobra and my Saline was 300 in the 300s stock. So to see, you know, these cars now 700, 800 horsepower come in stock, that's before you do a tune and, you know, other things. And you could easily be at 1,000 horsepower car with a couple things. It's just crazy. That's how far we've came since I was in my, you know, teenage and 20 young adults in my 20s to see the horsepower. I mean, look at Corvette just came out with the all-wheel drive 1,000 and something horsepower stock. So, you know, the where we're at in muscle cars is awesome, but Ford staying true to the brand, not going electric, and still for the enthusiast. And what's cool about the 2020 GT500, you can program the ECU, the computer, and get a lot more horsepower. I mean, I'm spinning right there. So that just spun, because we're in track mode. First gear, it went to second gear, it spun a lot in second gear. When it shifted to third gear, spun again, and then took off. And ever since I've done the mods on this car, you know, third gear never really gave me a problem, but now third gear, you got to be paying attention, especially in track mode. Third gear spun, and then a quarter way through third, and then you're pretty good to go from there. But pulls super hard. I mean, it's 82 degrees outside. This supercharger gets super hot, so I'm sure we have a lot of heat sink in there. But I do have a closed airbox in this car because eventually I'll be taking it to the road track, and don't want to be breathing hot air right into the motor. Hey everyone, we're back at the shop from the GT500. I wanted to give y'all some video of that because we've been doing so much of this, but we also have the Cook's headers that came in for the Super Snake with the green high flow cats. We'll get them on, we'll shoot a video of that. It's Easter weekend, so there's a lot of people on the road. Not only that, it's super hot, it's 84 degrees. This thing was spinning through all three gears. So I tried with launch control, I tried without, and I improved the numbers from the 0 to 60 miles an hour a little bit without launch control, just feathering it. But farther than that, we did do the 8th with the room we had. So we got that a little bit spinning. We do need to get some drag radials on the back, but we did that so we could compare this one to this one, and we'll get this one next, and we'll have some fun in it, Christian and I. But with that, you got to see the inside of the car a little bit, how it looks there, how it drives. We talked about it. Let us know in the comments your thoughts, what you'd like to see. Also subscribe and thank Christian because he's 17 and he's doing a phenomenal job. And as we progress, build this channel up, we'll get better. Of course, we get a lot of critiques, a lot of people giving us a hard time. We like that. But this is what's gonna happen next. This one's gonna go get them Cook's headers on it. We'll be videoing that from the shop. And then we're also gonna get this on a road track here soon and show you what this thing can really do, which I think will be super fun. So thank you for watching this video. We wanted to get some more content out there with this. Also, Christian wants to do the Raptor and all the upgrades we did to that. It's 2024. So more coming soon. And lastly, thank you guys and girls for getting on here. God bless. Stay with us.